Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Virgo for the month of April. It is a general reading, so that being said, this may or may not be your story. If it is not, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. If you still don't find them there, check back with me in the following week when I put out a new message for your sign. So let us begin. We have the sun at the center. We have the Six of Swords in reverse on it, the Seven of Coins in reverse on it, and the Knight of Swords in the upright position. Okay, so the Six of Swords in reverse is an obstacle that stopped. It's like something dropped in the path and prevented you from moving this to a better place, which would tell me that you already knew that there were issues. It wasn't a surprise. So there were issues, you or they. So this could be your energy or theirs. The Seven of Coins in reverse is somebody who just wants to kind of throw in the towel and give up, and because geez, it would be a waste of my time, and keep trying and keep getting nowhere, keep hitting brick walls. Maybe the other person just not putting the effort. With this Knight of Swords energy, they can be very impulsive. They can be very angry. They may have taken an action very quickly or said something that caused a lot of damage here. You could be seeking clarity on this. Something definitely could have been said because the teacup is here also, just right next to it. The teacup is it speaks to a very fragile situation, which we do see on this card, that it is very fragile. There's a lot of very charged energy here. And it could be because of something somebody did or said. It could be something small that got exaggerated, blown out of proportion. With the sun here, the sun is a great card to have on this. I mean, this could, it could be that maybe it's not as bad as you think it is. It could be something truly that got blown out of proportion. You could be married to this person, or like a marriage. Could be like a marriage. This could be jealousy. This could be. It could be that you were trying to get this on its feet, but maybe the other person wasn't putting the effort. I keep getting that here. Okay, so yeah, because the same card is at the bottom of the deck here in reverse. So you may have been putting the energy or effort in, and the other person was not. You could have extended the hand, and it's like they didn't take it. They just kind of look at it. There's it's like you don't see any way out of the situation. It's like something that you wanted to be in control of or were heading towards. It's like you lost control, and it's like the chariot spins out of control. It's in the reverse. You're unhappy with your options. You don't know what to do. You don't see a way out of this. You feel maybe defeated when it comes to this person and what you've been trying to do. Because it may feel like you're trying to do it yourself. But this relationship has been struggling. Ten of Pentacles in reverse, the Lovers in reverse. It could also be you're unhappy with your options. It's like when it comes to this, it's like you don't really want to make a choice. It's almost like you're being torn in two. One part of you is telling you to go one way, and the other part of you doesn't really, even though you're feeling this sense of defeat, it's like you're not ready. You're just not ready to let it go, or to actually give up on it. Yeah, you see you're in the Hangman energy here. Moving between the shadows and the light. How can I fix this? What would be the cost? Yeah, you're looking at the cup, see? A meeting, a discussion, looking for somebody's cooperation or understanding. Again, you have a difficult choice if you want to do this or not, because so far it's like the person is not putting their effort, or putting the effort. Yeah. But you're looking back at what you could lose here, and I feel like it's like you're on the verge. You're on the verge, but not really ready yet to let go. The mushrooms, it looks like there's a lot of issues, but there's not. It comes from one place that's hidden, that's buried. You're trying to get the feel or the fit of being able to work through these issues, of what to do. Like, you're really afraid here. You're confused over what the future is going to hold, and what your options are going to be actually in the future. You're afraid to look. All the cups are empty. So a tower moment you're thinking of, this tower moment, and you're afraid to look. Yeah, so you don't have enough information. Here's the sun again, you see. So you don't have much information, but you are seeking it as to whether this is over, or whether there's going to be a restart, whether you are willing to do another round or another cycle with this person, or whether they are willing to do another cycle with you. I mean, for everybody it's going to be different. So what we have here is our storm in the teacup, something being blown out of proportion. And we have the doll. This is wanting to go back to when times were easier. Somebody has withdrawn into their shell here. There's a lot of anxiety. Somebody withdrew and they threw up a wall. They're behind the wall. Maybe a lot of anxiety, maybe trying to heal, maybe they feel a need to defend themselves, or maybe they are preparing for an oncoming attack. They don't know what's coming, and here we see that here. They don't know what is coming, and they're afraid. And we see that further carried here with the Nine of Swords, and the Nine of Swords is a repeating card here. You know, that's the nightmare card. Obsessing over the future, I feel, and what might possibly happen in the future. Facing a challenge. And the challenge is trying to manifest a type of peace offering, or trying to lay the fight down, you know, wanting to lay the fight down, put this behind, return or a return to harmony. It's what you want. A clearing of the air. Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands is in the reverse on the Nine of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Eight of Pentacles in reverse is the that lack of attention, frustration, lack of attention to detail. It could be something that is repetitive. It could be a different approach is required, but maybe someone doesn't see that. See the way. The Nine of Swords. Obsessively thinking again. This is somebody obsessively thinking. It's why they can't find the answer. They need to kind of step away from that. To calm the mind in order to see, because right now, from what I see, the mind is in chaos for whoever this is for. It's you or them. You can't think. You can't see anything in that state of mind. All you see is fear, and fear just breeds more fear. You see, with the Nine of Swords, as difficult as this card may be, there is an understanding with the swords that that whatever is going on here, okay, is simply a perception, and that if you turn the light on, the light of understanding, your fears will dissipate. Now, although our perception is our reality, we can change our perception by calming our minds, and thus changing the reality. So that brings me to this Two of Wands in reverse. It's about investigation, vision, expansion. But in the reverse, like this, it's like a feeling of failure, withdrawal. And we saw that withdrawal here. So you feel like you failed, you withdraw, and you've got all this chaos going on in the mind. There's a great need here to calm the mind. It's the way out. Now, the Two of Wands can be asking you to look at your options before proceeding. Assess your reasons for staying or for leaving. Given the energy of this card, there can be some anxiety, and there most certainly is, what I see here, or apprehension about what you might see as a daunting task. But rest assured that knowing what lies ahead is better than ignoring it and or worrying about it. If you ignore it, it's, then you may end up getting a bad surprise. Your overall advice is sacred reverence here. So, looking at the world, do you see all of life or only a limited part? When you look at a blade of grass, and please be patient with me here, I'm getting to a point. When you look at a blade of grass, do you see just a plant? When you encounter a puppy, do you see just an animal? While this categorizing is one way of viewing the world, it is only a fraction of the truth. It isn't enough. Look closer, and you'll observe the luminosity immanent in these living sentient beings. If you can allow yourself to take in all the world, including its spirit, then you see the whole. Reverence is an act of deep witnessing, respect, and awe. You experience it when you perceive every being and everything, every plant, rock, and tree as sacred and alive. You naturally lean into a state of bliss and harmony and a profound sense of well-being. So, whatever your dilemma or question, try to reframe your perspective to acknowledge the spiritual. Very important. You see, if everything has value, including your most frustrating of challenges, would you still ask your question from the same place? Can you regard the other as sacred, thereby erasing the separation between you? Embracing the perfection of how you came together is real magic. And you are able to tap into this unity right now. No matter who or what is in front of you, see that person or thing as luminous and your interaction as holy. And then you will know what to do for the highest good of all. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation to the channel. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you.